Las Vegas, a city of dazzling lights, high-stakes gambling, and extravagant entertainment, known for its vibrant nightlife, luxurious casinos, and world-class shows. It's a place where dreams are made and fortunes are won. But behind this glittering facade lies a harsh reality, a shocking surge in homelessness that has gripped the city. The contrast between the opulence and the destitution is jarring. It's a stark contrast that you won't believe. The neon lights cast long shadows, revealing a side of Las Vegas that many tourists never see. Over 13,000 people experience homelessness in Clark County, Nevada, which encompasses Las Vegas. This number has been steadily increasing, reflecting a growing crisis that demands urgent attention. That's a staggering number that reflects a growing crisis. Shelters are overflowing and resources are stretched thin, leaving many without a place to turn. These aren't just statistics, they're human beings, people with stories. Each face tells a tale of hardship, resilience, and the struggle to survive. People who once had homes, jobs, and families. They are individuals who have fallen on hard times, often due to circumstances beyond their control. The streets have become a last resort for many. Tents and makeshift shelters line the sidewalks, a testament to the severity of the situation. We're going to delve into this unsettling reality, exploring the reasons behind this surge and the impact it has on the very fabric of Las Vegas. Join us as we uncover the stories of those living in the shadows of the City of Lights. But wait. Before we begin, please subscribe to ensure that you never miss out on any of my crucial stuff. Comment, "I subscribe" below and I will personally welcome you to our community. Let's get started. The reasons behind the homeless crisis in Las Vegas are complex and multifaceted. No single factor can explain it. It's a combination of various elements that have created this dire situation. It's a perfect storm of issues converging at once, creating a scenario where many find themselves without a home. One major contributor is the lack of affordable housing. The availability of low-cost housing has diminished significantly. The cost of living in Las Vegas has skyrocketed in recent years, making it one of the most expensive cities to live in. Rent prices have soared, making it increasingly difficult for people to keep a roof over their heads. Many are forced to choose between paying rent and other essentials. Wages, however, have not kept pace. Despite working full-time jobs, many residents find their incomes insufficient to cover basic living expenses. This leaves many individuals and families struggling to make ends meet. The financial strain is overwhelming, pushing them closer to homelessness. Another significant factor is the lack of access to mental health care and addiction treatment. These services are crucial for those in need. Many individuals experiencing homelessness struggle with these issues. Without proper care, their conditions often worsen. Without proper support, they find themselves trapped in a vicious cycle. Breaking free from this cycle requires comprehensive solutions and community support. Behind the statistics are real people with their own unique stories, each one a testament to resilience and the human spirit. Take, for instance, Sarah, a single mother of two who found herself homeless after losing her job as a waitress. She had always worked hard to provide for her children, but the sudden loss of income turned her world upside down. She had been laid off during the pandemic and struggled to find new employment. Despite her best efforts, the job market was tough and opportunities were scarce. Sarah's story is not unique. It's a harsh reality faced by many who never imagined they would be in such a situation. Many people experiencing homelessness in Las Vegas are hard-working individuals who have fallen on hard times. They come from all walks of life, each with their own set of challenges and dreams. They're not lazy or undeserving. They're simply trying to navigate a system that often feels stacked against them. The bureaucracy can be overwhelming, and the support systems, though well-intentioned, often fall short. Then there's John, a veteran who has been struggling with PTSD and addiction since returning from his deployment. His service to the country came at a great personal cost, and he has been fighting an internal battle ever since. John found himself on the streets after exhausting all other options. The lack of adequate mental health support and affordable housing left him with nowhere else to turn. He represents a significant portion of the homeless population in Las Vegas. Veterans like John, who have given so much, often find themselves forgotten and struggling to survive in a society they once served. The homeless crisis doesn't just affect those living on the streets. It has a ripple effect, impacting the entire community and the local economy. Businesses lose customers as tourists are deterred by the visible presence of homelessness. The strain on public resources is another significant concern. Hospitals and emergency services are overwhelmed with the needs of the homeless population. This puts a strain on resources and increases costs for everyone. Moreover, the crisis also fuels a cycle of poverty and despair. Children experiencing homelessness are more likely to drop out of school, perpetuating the cycle for another generation. A beacon of hope, local organizations making a difference. Despite the enormity of the challenge, local organizations in Las Vegas are working tirelessly to address the homeless crisis. Groups like the Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, and the Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth are providing vital services to those in need. These organizations offer a wide range of support, from emergency shelter and food to job training and healthcare. They're on the front lines, providing a lifeline to those who have nowhere else to turn. However, these organizations are often stretched thin, relying heavily on donations and volunteers. The need far outweighs the resources available, highlighting the need for greater community involvement. Before we continue, can I beg a little favor? If you're liking what you're hearing, show us some love by pressing that like button. And hey, if you want to be in the loop for our fantastic upcoming videos, make sure to press subscribe and ring that bell so you're always in the know. Oh, and one more thing. Drop a quick "I subscribe" down in the comments and I'll make sure to offer you a warm welcome to our amazing family. All right, enough of that. Let's keep the conversation flowing. The housing puzzle. Navigating the affordable housing crisis. One of the most critical aspects of addressing the homeless crisis is tackling the lack of affordable housing. Las Vegas needs more affordable housing options to provide stable living situations for low-income individuals and families. This requires a multi-pronged approach, including building new affordable housing units, providing rental assistance programs, and implementing policies that incentivize developers to include affordable units in new developments. Additionally, addressing zoning regulations that hinder the development of affordable housing is crucial. By making it easier to build affordable housing, we can begin to chip away at the crisis. Mental health and addiction. Addressing the root causes. As mentioned earlier, mental health and addiction issues are significant contributing factors to homelessness. To effectively combat the crisis, we must address these underlying issues. This involves expanding access to mental health care and addiction treatment services. This includes providing more affordable and accessible options, as well as reducing the stigma surrounding these issues. Furthermore, implementing preventative measures such as early intervention programs and support services for those at risk can help prevent individuals from falling into homelessness in the first place. Breaking the cycle, the importance of education and job training. Providing individuals experiencing homelessness with the tools and skills they need to become self-sufficient is vital. This includes access to education and job training programs that can help them secure stable employment. These programs should be tailored to the specific needs of the homeless population, offering skills training in high-demand industries. Additionally, providing support services such as childcare and transportation assistance can remove barriers to participation. By investing in education and job training, we empower individuals to break free from the cycle of poverty and build a brighter future for themselves and their families. A community united, fostering empathy and understanding. Addressing the homeless crisis requires a collective effort. It's not just the responsibility of government agencies and non-profit organizations. It's a community issue that demands our attention and compassion. We must challenge our own preconceived notions about homelessness and foster a greater understanding of the complex factors that contribute to it. Homelessness doesn't discriminate. It can happen to anyone. By approaching this issue with empathy and a willingness to help, we can create a more supportive and inclusive community for everyone, towards a brighter future, potential solutions and policy changes. There's no easy fix for the homeless crisis. However, combining various approaches can create lasting solutions. Implementing a housing-first model, which prioritizes providing permanent housing without preconditions, has proven successful in other cities. Furthermore, expanding access to affordable healthcare, including mental health and addiction treatment, is crucial. Policy changes such as increasing the minimum wage, providing earned income tax credits, and strengthening social safety nets can also play a significant role. Ultimately, Addressing this crisis requires a long-term commitment from policymakers, community leaders, and citizens alike. A call to action, your role in making a difference. The homeless crisis in Las Vegas is a stark reminder that behind the glitz and glamour lies a community in need, but it's not a lost cause. Each of us has a role to play in making a difference, whether it's volunteering at a local organization, donating to a homeless shelter, or simply advocating for policy changes. Every action counts. By working together, we can create a brighter future for all residents of Las Vegas. Let's turn our compassion into action and work towards a Las Vegas where everyone has a place to call home.